Hey, what is up guys? This is TheaBEasty, and I'm here with a new Skellige deck called Bloodthirst Control. So seeing that second win is no more, we had to make quite a few adjustments. The main one being our leader change, which is now Patricidal Fury. So how Patricidal Fury works is, it spawns Arnulf the Patricide on your row, and then it spawns 3 Deafening Sirens on the opposite row and damage them each by 1. So this gives your enemy 3 points altogether. Now what makes this leader really nice with the cards we're going to be playing is the fact that you get 3 damage points, which triggers your Greatsword, for example. It also automatically triggers a lot of your Bloodthirst cards. Now Bloodthirst means the amount of cards your enemy has which are damaged. So it means the number is red. So seeing that you already have 3 of these, most of your Bloodthirst 3 cards automatically trigger. The first example is going to be Champion's Charge. Champion's Charge damages a unit by 5 points, but if it has Bloodthirst 3, it destroys a unit instead. So the moment you want to destroy a unit, you play your leader, and then you play Champion's Charge, meaning Bloodthirst 3 triggers. What you also want to leave for later is of course Heimdall. So Heimdall deals 1 damage to random enemy units on a row, multiplied by the number of units on that row. So seeing that your enemy now has 3 extra units on the row means they get 3 more damage. So in effect, they never got 3 points to begin with. This is a great leader. It gives you 11 points and it just works. So a recent change that has recently taken place is the fact that the Greatsword is now a 10-point card, but the moment you play it, he damages himself by 5 points. Whenever any enemy gets damaged, not just one on the opposite row, he heals himself by 1 point. But when he gets to 10, he doesn't get any more points. So we found a way to abuse this. This is still a pretty strong card. It's still 10 points for 6 provisions, but we can kind of force him to be the old Greatsword by just finding a loophole, right? And that loophole is quite simple. It is the Svalbard Priest. So on every ally turn, he damages the unit to the right by 1 point and gains 2 points himself. So of course you're going to be playing this to the left of a Greatsword, meaning every round the Greatsword loses a point, and therefore if you damage an enemy unit, he gets that point back. So the Greatsword still accumulates points for all the cards you damage. You just need to make sure that he is always below 10 points, and this is a perfect way to do it. So why stop there? We obviously will go further and even go and play Haymare Protector to the right of the Greatsword. So every time the Greatsword gets hurt, the Haymare Protector gets a point for the damage that is done. This is a great combo, and it's really good to bleed your opponent round 1. Even in a long round 3, this works quite well and it wins games. So this is your ultimate control deck because you have so many cards that damages enemy units. So with Blood Eagle, you can of course draw a warrior from your deck. I normally go with a Greatsword, but if you kill an enemy unit, you have Bloodthirst 3, you trigger the Death Blow ability, and you can play any warrior from your deck. So if you need something specific, you can also use your leader, and that will give you Bloodthirst 3, so you can basically play any warrior from your deck. This is really nice to have. Then we have Helmiel Uncrate. This is a new one I've included and it's quite nice. So this card banishes a unit from your graveyard and damages an enemy by its power. So what we normally do is we make sure we have 2 Greatswords in our graveyard round 1 if we can manage that. So when he banishes a Greatsword, you can damage an enemy unit by 10 points, which is quite a lot. I use the other Greatsword for Harold Uncrate in his 3rd form. So we draw the Greatsword again and we go into that same engine where we damage the card and the Haymare Protector gets points for the damage. Then we have Skjordal. He damages an enemy by his base power. In round 3 he's worth 10 points because he's 5 and he damages an enemy unit by 5 points. We have Heimdall, of course, which is quite a nice card to have. We have Skjal. At 5 points he destroys himself, but still 10 for 7 provisions is quite nice to have. Then we have Grimace. This is to make sure that we don't get poisoned or locked by Nilfgaard. It's also to get rid of the defenders on our enemy's board. Grimace is quite nice to have, and he is the reason we now have 2 alchemy cards in this deck. Mainly Delirium, which splits 6 damage between all enemy units on a row, as well as the Giga Scorpion Decoction, which damages an enemy unit by 6 times. These are both great control cards, and I like all of them because they give your great swords all the points they need in 1 turn. So that means your great sword is instantly worth 10 for 6, which is great. Then lastly, we have the Herkia Drummond. Quite nice to have. I tend to give her a 5-point boost with our stratagem when we can. This ensures that she doesn't die, and if our opponent wants to play Vincent, I prefer that he plays it round 1 than round 3 on my bigger cards. Then we have all our normal warriors. We have the Twirsik Invader, we have Uncrate Raiders, Drummond Berserker, and we have 2 Stunning Blow cards for even more control. This is a really nice deck. I'm climbing a lot with it, and I'm sure you'll enjoy playing it. I hope you enjoyed the deck guide. I will now include 3 of my games, and yeah, may the climbing go well. Ah, it's a mirror match. Okay, this will be interesting. We go first, which is really good for us. This will be really interesting. Okay, Morphork still plays a role, I guess. But does it? Let's see. We get rid of the Twirsik Invader, get rid of 1 Hame Protector. Okay, I'm quite happy with this hand. It's almost too good. I want to maybe get rid of Skjal for now. Alright. We shall start off with the Greatsword. Yeah, I have to assume he's willing to go all in round 1 to have last say. I'm trying to figure out if it actually matters. Because it's not like Second Wind used to be. Like, what is even going to grow? My Svalbard Priest, perhaps? We kind of have to assume he has a Svalbard Priest. Nope. He's going for something different. I want to say let's immediately go for Delirium, but maybe let's just wait. I'm kind of prepared to give this a boost. Jagon coming in with the sub. Welcome to the pack, Jagon. It's good to have you here. Appreciate it very much. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Because I'm fine with him killing the Greatsword. If he wants to waste Morphork on my Hame Protector, that's awesome. Oh, that was fun. Did you see that? Okay, that was good. Alright. I'm confused now. Let's do this for now. Or you know what? No, what I actually wanted to do was play the Svalbard Priest, so we're gonna do that instead. You can't hear the music? I can. Are you making a joke? Alright. That's okay. I'm gonna play you here. It seems to be picking up on my end of the screen, so... When I make a mistake saying Volgafort's voice, I mistake stars reflected in a pond for the night sky. Oh, it's Gwent music we're listening to. Are you referring to the Gwent music? Okay, this is gonna be our last one, I think. Or, you know what, we can just quickly kill you, but I do like you because you keep giving us points. Maybe we just do that real quick. Okay, so you are hearing the Gwent music, right? Yummy water. Good. No, it's this is an alternative for copyright music. Oh, that works now. That's interesting. It does work. So that's kind of problematic now, because we're going into the 4-point zone. We actually have to pass here. Can't afford that. It's really interesting that he brought back 3V, because it does work on a 10-point greatsword, which isn't often the case. Oh dear. No, friend, you're self-bleeding. Okay, there we go. Can pass now. Yeah, we've reached our 10-point greatsword limit. Vote skip doesn't work in this channel. It stopped working long ago. You destroyed those privileges, remember? Okay. Goes for last, eh? This will be interesting. So we're going to have to throw away Drum and Berserker, I think. I mean, I want to say he's going to end up with more work, right? So what's going to be our biggest card? Technically, we won't have a biggest card if we get rid of Spellblood Priest. Because all that he technically will be doing is hurting our other cards, while he's just going to be more worked, so... Okay, wow, we have so many cards we still need to draw. That's good. Okay, so we don't draw Skull or Herkia. We have to focus on damage here, because we won't be accumulating any points. I want to start off with the Heme Protector. Because if he gets killed now, it's alright. Again, I'm assuming anything he accumulates will be taken away by Morkvark. Namku, anything Ansi just said the opposite of that, basically. Alright, guess we now go with Harold, right? Harold, as well as a greatsword. Squirtle is fine. I'm struggling to play the new version of it, but it's fun to play, so it's like a mixed situation. I played around with Northern Realm like this. I look at my graveyard and I was like, oh, I played only bronze cards. Okay, interesting. He goes for that one instead. Okay, so we now obviously just go for Drummond.
you bastard!
Another 4 provision, yeah.
The feeble of heart! If I go down,
Okay, so he doesn't have any more stunning blows. He already committed a few golds, like Heime and Tryggvi. Whereas we've committed Harold. Does he have Harold is the question. We need to assume because of his leader that he has Champion's Charge. I want to say he'd have it. Ah, we actually get to use Delirium for a change. That helps. And maybe he has Wild Boar of the Sea. It's a possibility. I think because of that we actually need to start playing things in different rows. In case he has something like Heimdall, for example. We're doing okay. There's a big point difference here. And if he ends off with Morkvark, we would have made the correct decision by not playing any cards that accumulate lots of points. Both Delirium and Decoction, I don't know, it's working out quite nicely. That and we get to use Grimace twice in certain situations, especially when playing against Locks and Poison. Sorry about that. I'm switching to Shield Wall tonight to see if I can get to rank 0 with that. I got to rank, to the rank I'm at right now. Oh, why? That was weird. Why not just keep it? I got to pro rank with my Scalaga list, actually. I struggled with the others. So we don't have a lot going for us here, which is a bit problematic. I'm going to have to go with my leader. Okay, and then we can play Heimdall on the melee row. Okay. I have a feeling we're going to be using Champion's Charge as a 5-point card. The one who kills more? I think so too, but I think he's going for a Wild Boar. Which isn't going to give a lot of points. If he can start playing some big cards, that would be nice. Yeah, we're not going to be able to use Morkvark either, so what we're likely going to be doing now is targeting Herkia with Morkvark, giving us a Bloodthirst of 3. So then we can kill something with the Champion's Charge. Okay, so again, I'm assuming he's not gonna have any cards that grow. So that gives us Bloodthirst 3, meaning we can now kill Tursik Invader. Or we can use Helmar, it depends what we are feeling like. Okay. Ah. Now you're going for it. What are you gonna draw though?
Here's to betterment than your wildest.
Okay, okay. Okay, that gives us a lot of options here. So, while we still have the chance, we need to kill Arnulf. I almost sneezed, I didn't. Hey there, Turtle, how are you doing? He does it as well. Alright, this last one is going to determine everything. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna banish our 10 provision card and kill his 9 provision card. Not 9 provisions, not 10 provisions, I mean points, sorry. Okay, this is going to be really close, I think. He either has Heimdall or a Wild Boar. Doesn't have either? Yay! We win! Awesome, that's great. GG, GG. Okay, imposter deck. We're playing against some weird sort of meta all of a sudden. It's like everything changed overnight. Like, I didn't play against any of these decks yesterday or the day before. I don't know, maybe it's just me experiencing this. Could be. Okay, so this is a really good hand for round 1. But again, it's too good. So we're gonna need Grimace. We'll use Fallblood Priest, Herkia to get Vincent out now. These are fine. I say we get rid of Skrodal. Okay, 2 Greatswords. That's ideal. We'll start off with the Greatsword and see if we get an assassination out of him, maybe. And I will jinx it again. It's for your own good. I don't want you to be insulted in Afrikaans. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. You don't want that to happen. Okay, so I feel like this was a waste of a card. Especially if he's perhaps going for an artifact, but we'll see. I'm going to go for Herkia now. Now we purposely give her a boost to get Vincent out. If he has Vincent, I would rather have him wasted now than at the end of round 3. Yeah, preferably now. Does not go for it, okay. Now we go for the Greatsword. So we have 2 Greatswords in the graveyard, which is nice for round 3, preferably. He's playing the Surrey deck. This is the Surrey deck. We're facing the same deck. The moment you see these cards, you know what's happening. It's as clear as daylight. Okay, so this is 100% the Surrey deck. Yeah, 100%. Okay, so what do we even go for here? I don't feel like Delirium is necessary yet. We could go for Skull, but do you really want to? Maybe we just go for Blood Eagle and thin the deck. I mean, why not, right? You do that and Haymay Protector right here. Alrighty, and we pass. Is the Greatsword a great sword or the guy is a dwarf? Wait, what? Oh, okay. You mean is the sword very big or is the man just very small? I don't know. I think it's in the eye of the beholder, to tell you the truth. Okay. Our hand is pretty good. It can get better. What do you think, Ansi? What is your opinion? I like this board. It's quite nice. I love the movement underneath the floorboards. His sword is just an overcompensation. Could be. I go first, okay. Syndicate, thank you for the follow, friend. Appreciate it. Okay. I want to play Skull now. Get Yennefer out of the way, right? I don't know. Let's just see what happens. We're gonna pass anyway after this.
My boots got sand aplenty in them.
I should 2-0. That's a strategy I've never tried before. I mean, I could try it. Careful with the locked unit thieving. Yeah, that is also true. I mean, it would be nice if he plays Surrey merely so I can purify Surrey. But he probably won't. At least I cannot kill that 1-point unit and get anything out of the deck. Which is nice. Any warrior, that is. And he ends it. There we go. Okay, so that's a Morkvark target is what it is. Yeah, I've been playing Nilfgaard a lot lately, and usually in long rounds I run out of steam and can no longer do big point slams. Makes sense. Okay, so we're just gonna do this. He goes for bribery, alright. There is no Surrey. Is Surrey, what does Surrey allow again? For a unit to be, bigger than 10 or any 10-point unit?
Not you again.
Not more than 9. Alright, see, I don't play her. Okay, so no Surrey. I'm gonna go for the 2-0. I want to try it. See what happens. We get the bull out of him. That's ideal. What's the next card? Risa Margaret. Yes, we go crazy here. We do crazy things. Let's see if it pays off. Opponent is deciding what? What is he deciding? What card can he be playing now? What are you playing? Okay, Roderick. That triggers it a second time. Plays Skull, gets a poison. Alright. And now you have to use your leader, which gives you 11 points. Oh, no. Okay, okay. Now it depends who has the biggest cards in a short round, I guess. I mean, Morgvark helps a lot. Let's get rid of you. 7 points. Okay. We can do better. No. Sad kick. Hey, maybe he drew just as horribly. We don't know. What was that? Oh no. Okay, we need to be very careful here. Ah, no, you have to hit the tortoise. The tortoise. Oh, it's that other horrible card. We actually win. We win. Hell yes. Teamwork, chat. Teamwork. Okay. Shield wall it is. We go first. So, do we bleed round 2 with the new Northern Realms meta? I don't know. It depends what we have right now, I think. Okay. So, we get rid of Grimmist. No, we get rid of Skjordal Drummond. Okay, Grimmist is for the defender. For now, I want to get rid of it. This is good, 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 good. We need to get rid of a card though. One card. Do we actually? Okay. So we're gonna start off with the Greatsword. See if he uses a warfare card on it. Because Neckers are like meerkats. I mean, you're not wrong. They are a bit like meerkats, though more horrible. Okay, so we kill that off the bat. Okay, we don't care about that either, so we're now gonna play the Drummond and give her a big old boost. Yeah, so we won't have to commit anything. Another one. No, 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 no. I think that alone gets us a forfeit. Not a forfeit, a pass, sorry. Normally it would. Did he just... Oh, he BM'd. He BM'd us, guys. We have to BM him now. Okay, yeah, I'm not too bothered in all honesty. We can just continue playing. He'd have to commit a lot, but he could. He could play Prince Anzi's. He goes for Amphibious Assault. Kalkstein, we switched a few cards up. It's working quite nicely for us. Okay, we're gonna play you here now.
If I go down, I'm taking you with me.
Yeah, no, he's going for it. I prefer it. Okay.
What? This? From scratch.
I mean, the shorter the round, the better for us. All the way. He's gonna play another card. Yeah, he is. Alright. Okay. So now we pass. Definitely. Okay, so what we basically managed now is to get a shorter round 3, which is ideal for us because he might have Corvo. He plays his dual card anyway, doesn't get to use it, wastes a leader charge. Why? Are you seeing this? What's happening? I feel like I'm hallucinating. I don't know what's going on. Berserker is a cool card. Mom Smasher Keku. Alright, so we're assuming he's going to dry pass, right? We get Svalbard Priest out of the deck. I don't know. I quite like Svalbard, but he's going to have the Baron most likely, so any boosts isn't good. I think we get rid of Svalbard. Yeah, and get rid of Heimei. And we're back to square one. Okay, so we throw Torsic Invader out. I think he still has Anzi's, Corvo, Veraxis, and Defender. It depends what he draws, of course. Okay, then we pass. How is it going with the book? We're actually making some progress. I'm quite excited. Though I did waste the entire weekend making a book trailer with Artgrid, and apparently my mom doesn't like it, so that made me die inside. So, yeah, I might have wasted a weekend where I should have been writing instead. Greymist we keep for the Defender. Very good, very good. Nice. Okay, so we are missing a few cards, but it's okay. Is the target audience my mom? No, it's more about the trailer for the book. Apparently she doesn't think it depicts the book as it should be. I value her opinion. Hey, she's read my book up until now and given me some feedback, so... Our opponent does not have time for this. He's a very angry. Okay. I don't play Nilfgaard right now, maybe one day. Okay, see, we knew this would happen. So normally what I would have done now is I would have used Patricidal Fury and then just destroyed the defender, but instead I'm going to go for Grey Mist and destroy something else later. He draws Corvo. Yeah. This is going really well. He gives it a shield. Okay. So, we could BM him because he's BMing us, but we're going to not be toxic. What we're going to do now is we're going to use Patricidal Fury. We're going to play it in his ranged row, because that's where most of the cards are. And then we're going to destroy Corvo. You vote for BM? No, we can't BM. No. We have to be the bigger person, even though we're playing Skellige. A Reddit thread incoming No. Haha, your Reddit threads can't hurt me because I don't read them. Gives a boost. Okay, to get the bloodthirst away. Makes sense. We go with Harold the Cripple. Play Greatsword. Start getting those yummy damages coming. Still think he has Varax's King along with Prince Anzi's. We shall see. Blelele. I'm gonna be honest with you, for some 50 games I've seen Skull once or twice. Skull? You mean the stratagem? Skull of Corruption, okay. Going for that. Now I want to kill that. I kind of think I should. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. Yeah, he's gonna use it on Prince Anzi's twice, is what he's going to do. I think I'm gonna go with Heimdall now. Do I? I'm trying to think. Prince Anzi's gonna get a boost. I'm gonna use Heimdall. What a waste. He hit armor twice. Okay, well, we automatically win here because even if we lose both our great swords, which is 20 points, we should still comfortably win, I'd say. And we actually get to use Morkvarg, which is nice. No, don't play it now. We obviously have Morkvarg. Okay, GG. Well, not really. I didn't think we GG. There was too much BMing going on. Oh, he GG's. We GG then. That's just being polite, I guess. See, that's what happens if we nice him. Right.